Fully loaded with Xantares in the lineup.
Ooh, insta-gush. You've got Senzu down with nothing. Blitz tries to cheat through CT smoke, hits the headshot, but Woxic's good cover up close. And you hear that last player stomping over, so just cookie cutter clean. Slicing straight through middle into that B bomb site. The insta-gush really sends a message here to Mongolz. And we get Aurora taking it in the pistol.
The last game we saw, it was actually Jota, Wicadia that were standout on both of the first two. They were just incredible, actually. And what was amazing about it was they were playing sites together, getting all their kills. And the only reason that Xantares and Woxic weren't getting more kills is because, like, the rounds weren't coming towards them.
Great 3-0 start, but let's get into the gun rounds. 9-10's op out there on the field, and it looks real clear to me that Aurora are setting up for this B hit early. So let's see how it goes down. Senzu back plat, great pop on the timing. Oh, but even better shots out of the defense.
Oh,
a third as he taps what was left of the magazine. Blitz on the scene will close.
Come on, Senzu.
Oh, Aurora thought they had that, and we've got Mongolz defense looking rock solid out of the gate.
That's how you spend ammo in that kind of situation.
Silver lining, Madras still hanging on to that bit of util, so they'll have a chance at something else. Questions when and where. CT smoke. Opt to lead the charge here. Woxic on the prowl.
Mzino hasn't flanked long.
Blitz got the frag to pop it open. He's going to expose something, you'd think, but they just remain timid on the corner of that. Another frag grenade to go down as he hears them stomping upwards. Senzu on high alert. But the nade goes a little too deep. He doesn't get his vision. B players push off. They try to get into this engagement. Same with Spawn, but Woxic locks that in. The op that floated outwards is still there as all the rifles go to put that bomb down. Little challenge up from the site. Mzino versus the op up close with a flash first. Ooh, and he hits it. And with that, he is going to take a look at this clutch. It is 4 health for Jota. That's it. That's all. Great start for Jota. And unexpected behind that car. They will work their way up the site. Keep Mongolz playing catch up. No shot here for Senzu.
Nice shot. It's just the best part-time opper, isn't he?
I have seen games when he gets away from him and he just kind of awkwardly starts missing shots from back plat on B. But when it's hitting, and I love when, I think even more so, he's kind of freed up to take those mid fights. That's when I like to see the double op from Senzu on Dust 2. Prime example of it here with the death on Jota. Zinho kind of jumps the gun.
Scouted.
Yeah, Shadow gets him a little antsy. Now, we've got a MAC-10 ready to rock up the catwalk. 2 rifles to support the scout, which wide swings outwards. 9-10 pinned in against this car. Flash to try to get him out of here. His support is working well. He is burning, and he still gets away with the kill onto Wicadia. Each of these pieces on the A site find some success. Techno, a double kill finally on the scoreboard, and it is the Mongolz right back to winning ways.
Feels like they're really now in tune with what Madger's thinking.
Ooh, there it is, already paying off.
Oh, to the CT's move.
This one purchased op. M4 is going to peel everybody else off of the catwalk. Now the op under pressure. Was really hoping those pistols could have given Woxic more of a shooting gallery, but instead, this buy from him in this round.
Aurora trying to cover their tracks here. Oh.
2 scoped. Feels like it would have seen him. Madger ready to pop through. Oh, they go ahead of the flash, and Blitz is standing in front of where it pops.
That was a nice play, Blitz.
Good trade out of Jota. Shuts him down after the one.
The op's alone.
Ooh, and exposed. CT player gets wind of Jota, though. Mzino, how does he get a chance through the doorway with players down in tunnels? And he brings Wicadia right back at him. Top mid player trying to give chase up catwalk. Well, we've got Techno close on mid doors. Slowly but surely, Aurora now being pulled apart in untradeable positions. This round just kind of snowballs, but it snowballs very slowly. Safe to say, Mongolz have kind of siphoned the hype away from them. And 9-10 while blind, happy to step up to that test. There has been no easy opening moves for Aurora throughout this T side.
Yeah, no kidding. The ops only grow more powerful. Oh, this push. It's perfect. Long control. It's the exact right counter strike. Got to give it to Blitz this game. The setups in these last like 6 or 7 rounds have just been exactly what Aurora are trying to do. Who wins this one is the question.
They've tried to change their game up too, but Mongolz a step ahead. Oh God, almost the collateral. Aurora don't know it, but luckily they didn't lose two with that one shot. Jota eats a flashbang. Everybody's on the scene now for the Mongolz. They've already pushed around through tunnels. It's just been such an active defense. An A+ tier hold back on site again, and Madger down to the 29 points of health. Mongolz simply cut from a different cloth in this first half. The map of Aurora, a real challenge for themselves. Sitting over on that B site, not going to get any action. We're going into this 5-man A hit for the Mongolz. Let's see if Long can hold strong with Woxic. Attempting to set up Jota. He is going to be popping up from pit in a moment. Ooh, gets his head back down into cover. The flash is so good. It completely neutralizes Woxic from trying to help out on the pit hold, and then the A site has quite literally nothing to say about this outcome. It is the Mongolz taking back a pistol, split pistols on Dust 2.
I was watching that and I was thinking they're really working on carefully getting out of Long just so they can have a flash that's set up facing Long corner. They need to know they don't get peeked, and they do it so safely. And I was like, they're doing that just to flash the corner, like just one flash over the corner, becoming more common.
Utility pressure comes over. Ooh, nice ump push from Xanterez.
They didn't kill him?
He gets tagged down, whittled, and eventually hit. 9-10. How many bullets into that spray before Xanterez finally gets toppled? And with it, it's a 4v3. So that is such a nice, just like sigh of relief that you didn't let that player get tucked back into the CT spawn with the ump. You kept the SMG on the ground, confirmed by this push by Blitz, who actually gets put down by the 5-7.
This is awkward because they knew, I think 2 are on Cat. They knew one was in B. That doesn't help them that they lose Blitz.
Nice push here from Jota as well, going out into the tunnels. As we see Techno hold on to the mid doors, MP9 pressed up against him. We have now got an edge for Aurora. I said it was the realm of desperation, but if it pays off, no longer desperate on Dust 2.
No jumping kill here. Could come down to this one peek.
Gets dinked.
Lots of damage.
Look at the health.
Looking for headshot fights now. A scout coming up.
Still working on the ledge, and he finds it on Madger. Scout not able to topple either two. 2 well-placed bullets here for Woxic, and it's a force by victory, Aurora. He gets closer to the site. Good jump spot. He could have tagged the player towards Cat. He gets the headshot to 9-10. Pistols out for the clutch. Woxic jumps onto it. 10-second defuse, and a force buy with 2 scouts that pays off. Yeah.
Wow, it's so close. What a round out of Woxic. They could have just delayed to win that. And they thought this was just such an easy fight. He even generated this nice chance towards the bricks as he was coming up from CT, and they wanted so desperately to take him out sooner. Oops. Going to be 5v5 for a long while. So as this round progresses, without the active information, the rotations are going to be a little long. Puts a little more stress on the site hold, but with 3 on A, if it's going here. Nope, it's a drop. 2v5 inside the B site.
Slipped down with all that spam coming his way. We get early damage with Cadia. Jota's looking to hold it back, will do so. Famas good for the double. Oh, make it a triple with that quick headshot on Senzu. And not to mention even further damage, but Blitz's position.
No!
P250 from Spawn catches all of the A players off. And Wikidia has not been found. They've got to somehow get him out of here. They push through. He's got to go for the 4th, and Blitz gets busted up. They walk into that final M4. You say that.
Wait.
Grouped up. Timing. Oh, no longer going to be able to keep it as clean. Nice shot back from Blitz again.
That is okay, baby.
Nice shots in all directions.
Showing off.
He felt...
He's so good at that.
I feel like he was deep in that jump as well. You know, you didn't hit him on the peak of that.
He hit him on the hinges of that second door. Last second. The shot. Woo, he actually did that the last time they played us too. One really bad mistake on that cat play.
Oh. Who threw that? Op ready as Mongolz try to just walk it out again. I guess they liked how close they got last round.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble.
Wicadia with nothing. Woxic inside of the smoke. You've got no support here, and already Blitz is out mid. This is all Woxic all day. There is no help coming. It is you or it is nothing. And the knife will have to be what finds him. How much easier that could have been if not for a heroic moment from Woxic. But does this Blitz position still cut off too? With his P250 not long ago, you'd think they'd be clearing all these corners. And they will trade him out effectively. Senzu, 27 health. You've got a player smoked off towards the tunnels. He swaps out to the AK, fire to the doors. And the walkout through that smoke. The timing finds him, and Aurora now within one.
They thought they were going to reroute to play with each other. I can't believe it, Woxic. That was so incredible. You know, sometimes you say you blink and you miss it. I literally just blinked, and I'm not sure what I saw because he was still pretty blind, just came to and hit. What? Wow. Wow.
But he can keep that attention focused towards tunnels with all the pressure coming out from mid. He puts that op into the window, and he will find Blitz. Still floating between positions. Majority. Oh, what a clean shot from Jota. Finishing off Techno. Still, two challengers have emerged through tunnels. And yet again, a player out middle. This time spotted from that mid flank. And so Mzinho's got to bail, and he won't be able to escape. And a clean one onto Senzu to boot. 9-10 clutch attempt. Three players, all from mid. No more utility on the approach. It is going to have to be the trade train through this doorway. And 9-10 scoped up, ready for their arrival. First shot, clean. Second player's out, and he misses. And that miss will make this a tied game at 9.
Yeah, if he hit that next shot, it was just ring around the rosy around. Big box, probably odds in his favor, but he can't land it.
Forced by in the second round of the half that's put them on this streak. Haven't lost one since, and Xanterez, I'm not even sure. With the silhouettes from the flashbang, I'm not sure what was real anymore.
He was jumping.
But he's in the zone, despite being 9-13. Not the on-board.
The play, actually, they left the B site. Uh-oh. Who would try it 3 times in a row?
The Mongolz, who could hold it 3 times in a row. Techno again. So many times these players slip out middle. Aurora on the recovery of that half of the map. 4v2.
No plant yet.
And a back turn to the tunnels player. Easy pickups. Plus, on top of it, a wallbang through smoke headshot. Aurora are just pulling kills out of thin air.
Almost like they're treating this like a scrim.
Look, he's managed again.
Yep.
But they do have Cat right behind him. And Jota's got a clean double kill. No triple this time around. Maybe late recovery of the map here for Techno. But bodies continue to drop out middle. We got an op picked up, an AK in hand. They're going to boost.
Heard him run.
Are they? No. Just wants to not get spotted from an eventual window retake. We've got Woxic bottom middle to set this up. There's so much utility here for this Aurora retake, plus the man advantage, plus what was the health advantage too. Senzu makes his move. Does he get back to the site? Does he have this angle? No, he pauses and gives that space to Xanterez. It's not been Xanterez's best game ever, but he is still on the brink of a clutch. Closes the distance, tries to gun him down, but he's lost track of Senzu. And a triple late game impact. Mongolz finally get one over the line.
Oh, definitely played them like a fiddle. Perfect play outside of the window. Advantage to get to a rotation. But, oh, they're going to hear him coming.
This
early.
Smokes down to the spawn. Can they get him in? Flash is good. Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh, that was beautiful.
And a fast mid flank as well. Easy pickup for the SMG. And Opper is now just stuck out here under a world of pressure. But wait, because here comes the recovery. Halfway through the 2v4.
They have to get the bomb.
Time. Gotta take a second to pause. That bomb's gonna have to sprint up. It gets killed, but the frags could have been there still. Aurora pull ahead.
Yeah, they needed the guy by the smoke.
Uncertainty about Catwalk last round. See if they try to go back at it this time, but again, it's just presence out middle. Mac 10, oh my god, the flashes from 910 and the dink into the deke.
There's the B site. They're running up on Cat.
Players
What's
pushing
happening?
long. Aurora losing.
No way.
They just lose control of the situation suddenly, thinking that they had the entire picture when in reality, Mongolz were playing options.
I kind of love it, man. I actually can't. Shocked. They pulled it out. They tried the mid play just as a fake. The flashes to support Blitz running out were wonderful. Yeah, this would be salt in the wound. Like, same play, Blitz gets out mid. They hit B. The last hit. Oh, I'd be so salty if I was Aurora. Oh.
And it's looking like that's exactly what's going to go down. Wicadia gets off site. It is vacant for the Mongolz tunnel walkout, and the smoke just faded. Wicadia starting to consider the B site. Oh, just as Blitz comes around that corner. Now, at least it's a fast reaction from Xanterez into the AK. But because the Mongolz didn't have to expend any of the util to take this site, it is easy to just keep Aurora out of it for now. They boil this round down to the final 15 seconds, plant that bomb, and give a tough task to Aurora. 4v4 retake of the B site. The Mongolz so stubborn about hitting this half of the map until it finally worked. And now in the final round of regulation, the post plant's looking solid, but Woxic with 2 is not enough. What was a force-buy kickoff after a flat first half comes up mere rounds short.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.
The best part is Blitz is just stone-faced through the whole thing, coming up with these really creative and new and different attacks with all the same lurks.
And fragging all the while. Oof, good shot from Woxic. Trying to slow down this split. Jota just giving him the jiggle on apartments. And then he dives out. Is this going to be a redirection from the Mongolz?
Yeah,
Check
they
that
do have
out.
window. And
Murder hole.
Blitz has audio, so I mean, right now got Wicadia walking through spawn, but this is just so big to be here. You just rotate around him when he's in this spot. What are they gonna do?
Murder hole closed. Oh, but he sees him, right? Because he can see the hips.
Yeah.
But the arm, the metal blocks it for.
Oh! What a peek!
Nothing else matters. Senzu locking it in. He ends up getting split on by the 2 remaining players. It's a Techno 4K 1v2. And he's got these kills separated. Gets the jump on the jungle guy, but Wicadia hits the headshot. Aurora will find pistol. Senzu just had them for a moment. Oh, big stomp coming Woxic's way. Flashbangs keep finding him. He's got a set of helping hands in Wicadia. But now it's Woxic dead and Wicadia's gun empty. Pistols out, and he almost gets it on the jumping player, but 910 recovers his aim. He's got the bomb. Xanterez has slipped into the middle of all of them. But will the Van player find this denial? Oh, he's still between them. Finally fires off.
Ammo?
They don't turn around from Cat. It's a Tech 9 out. Things are weird, and Blitz could still manage this clutch. We are playing some wild Counter-Strike at the moment.
He has a molly.
We get a set of hands on bomb. Jota already on the defuse. He's got this easy. He's going to stick that the entire time. Not planted for the cat hold. And 2 survive as Aurora go up 4-0 out the gate.
Can't believe.
So Xanterez, his play worth that much more, but very quickly into the A-hit. Here we go. Pace of the game's going to remain lively. Palace player shut down, the one and only. Woxic turns this back, hits a second kill in the round, and both A defenders will find a double kill each. Rotation already in, the confidence for Aurora spilling over. But it is bomb on the back of Mzinho. If only he had more than 20 health to play with.
Desk aptly brought up some of the bad losses that Aurora have experienced on this map. But what we saw coming into this event in particular, and also like, got to put an asterisk on some recent games for Aurora. They've just been in a bad place for so many different reasons. But when I saw the preparation overpass, that to me just looks like they must have really looked at every map.
That was a bit maniacal.
Yeah. Sounded like Waluigi.
And now the Joker. Through the fire, they're gonna try this. Ooh, Mongolz, what you doing? What are you allowed to do? I suppose that first kill just kind of catches them off guard, but this one was disturbingly lackluster.
What you up to, Mongolz?
What was that all about?
Damn. Yeah. No, these rounds have not been close. No.
Well then. Oof. Insta-kill.
Great
Jota
cover.
looking sharp.
I know this is a mid-default. Coming back to this. Need 1 second early. Bomb will get spotted. Uh-oh. Bad goes to worse.
Jota is just on them at the moment.
He's having an event.
On it, on them.
Dude. This is quite a collapse.
So, should we just go to nuke, or?
With this much money, man, I mean,
Yeah?
it's like Aurora are guaranteed 10 rounds with this much money. Guaranteed. 4 AKs. This spy, oh, sorry, 4 AKs, 4 rifles. This spy's not too hot either.
Yeah, it's actually Aurora who have 4 AKs.
Yeah.
Woxic gets killed though, and when this Opera has been peeled off the A site, we haven't really seen that because it's just been so strong of a defense. Santerra is one and done. Cat player's already shown his hand, but you've still got 2 bodies inside this A site. Mongolz look to disengage with the window climb up. Bomb working its way over towards B. You can see Wicadia floating between both possibilities.
The split should be excellent. There's no one pushing over B, which would be the scariest thing. But right now, if Mzinho wants to lurk, it's going to be a nightmare. They're not going to be able to cover this.
Defense.
Oh, they just watched this. And Blitz hasn't moved yet, so they aren't in a position to take advantage of these.
Wicadia finds Techno through the window.
And now it actually comes down to Mzinho. How's it going to help?
This is a 3v4. Now to the 3v2, equaled out from Mzinho, late arrival on A.
It ain't going to be an underpass play, though. He's just that lurk.
They don't see that bomb yet, so they're still floating around, caught inside of the window because of the flames. You know Mzinho's hot on the trail. Madger, wide swing. It's a Blitz clutch, but if only he had more than 13 health,
They're
then
still
maybe.
retaking A.
And Blitz is stomping over to the murder hold. They're gonna realize late, and he is already on top of them, but he's so low health that even the panic spray down is gonna keep this flawless CT half going.
Oh, they were still retaking A. And they still won.
Bomb left towards spawn. The Mongolz, 3 rounds T-side, best case scenario. When Zenteris is behind the fire, surely somebody falls victim to this. Depending on how much longer before they peak.
Uh-oh.
Now they might be a little nervous because he could have slipped in on this timing. Flash goes out through connector and he kind of drops the ball. We've got man advantage here for the Mongolz. Is it their first round win? No pressure on the other side of A just yet. Mzinho about to blindside the offer. You've got him out in the open. Jota's gonna hang on to the other side of sight. We get the window drop, and that is Blitz quick to the call. 4v2 for the Mongolz. And while Jota has been found out in this position, he will fight his way to the very end.
He's good.
3 kills to his name, 13 on the half. And that bomb is going to try to avoid him by working its way through Palace, but we are down to 20 seconds.
They are running out of time. They might think that this turns into a B plate, but they're hearing Blitz run around.
Palace player catches him off. Maybe they didn't hear that.
They know Jota was ramped, so
Where else could he have gone? If they think maybe he could have wrapped around Palace, it could be a possibility. We'll see if he plays with the timing.
And Aurora have a horseshoe up their ass right now. It feels like I'd be terrified to be the Mongolz.
There's an op on this. Blitz just gave it up. Just gave up the angle. Lets him get closer. Jota knocking on the door of the bomb site. Soon his attention, you'd think, would sink entirely into CT. He understands what this post plant looks like. Can he clean up all? Because it's 4 AK headshots, and he's gonna spam down the 5th. Time is of the essence, but he still wins this round alone.
The kid. The new addition here. Oh my God, what a moment for Jota. What a clutch. A 10-0 start here for Aurora off the back of it. The play from the ramp was enough to talk about this round. This might be Jota's best map in a Aurora jersey if things keep going. Another lurker coming his way. There is some support here, so don't want to fall for this exactly.
Easy.
Huge bait. He's not recklessly spamming. They've got everything covered.
Cadia lets him know.
He keeps going.
Alarm bells ringing. Every shot being hit here for Aurora.
Keep feeding Jota.
Oh, Nate from Woxic finish off Blitz, and that's going to prime Techno. If that M4 headshot comes through out of Madra, he's done. Techno in for a world of hurt, trying to piece together how to unravel this site. He gets the chance to get the better of Jota. A rare sight throughout these first 11 rounds. 31 health left for the final 3, and he is going to tiptoe his way right into that waiting scope. Aurora 1 round out from the 12-0 half.
This is a shutout, man. What feels like a little comeback into Season 2.
Especially versus the team that they were so close in being compared to. Jota on the Palace hold's gonna go down with nothing. You've got Woxic sitting behind triple, putting a smoke down to work with as there's no assistance just yet. All in Aurora towards Ticket. Madger takes a late detour into the window. And Senzu planting bomb just barely covered in that smoke, and smoke is not a brick wall, so the bullets fly through and find him. Man advantage taken for Aurora. On the hunt for a 13-0 flawless half at hand, and Techno's attempt to jump on top of the Ticket play goes awry. Blitz locked in from the bricks, double kill for him to deny the embarrassment in the 1v1 versus Santerez, who goes out wide and falters. The final round of the half, finally for the Mongolz.
Yeah, Mongolz got, looks like 23 kills in total in that first half. Feels like almost majority in those last couple of rounds. They got closer and finally won.
Yeah. Blitz will find first blood as he takes the fight to top middle. Underpass player comes out mid. Zanteras looks like he's gonna fall for this. Senzu trying to milk it for an... Oh, okay, that's that moment where you think Wakadia shoots him, but great snap from Senzu. And Zanteras stuck down between 2 CTs, nowhere to run as they hunt him down.
Don't call it a comeback.
Ooh, that was very clean shooting across the board out of the Mongolz.
It was.
Where was that in the first half?
Yeah, they look like bomb moms now.
1, 2, 3.
I think they're doing more damage. Oh!
I love that bit of extra time he puts in between the third one, just so Madrid can creep right back into it.
Throwing this nade, then that nade, then this nade. Now he's dead.
Great game plan.
Is Blitz gonna walk into this?
Gets man advantage, 9-10, better keep your gun out. About to get jumped on, Zanteras gets the opening. Woxic has his, Mzinho gets blasted off at the top of stairs.
Wow, what a take, what a take.
Zanteras is not wasting this moment, looking to put Aurora immediately on 12, and I love that he gets off-site and tries to make a play. He is looking to end this round on his own terms, but it gets read by Techno, and so we go Woxic 1v2.
It was so early, so early. Woxic, he's got to get the clean pick. Oh, the flash is great, they can scale.
Gives Techno space out. Bomb planted wide in the open. First player spotted. Big spam here for Woxic. They're going to try to chase him. Fresh mag doesn't matter. Senzu's sitting on a mere 4 kills in this map, but that one right there gives the Mongolz a little more room to work.
He was a hero on Dust, too.
Nade goes beyond. Tech9's ready to hit. You got that Galil, that AK somewhere out there in the field. Big pack of Aurora players now charging out through the ramp over top of Triple. They'll lose Madger in the process. Spam's coming out. Just trying to find some kind of comfort here, but this is a horde of the Mongol swarm. Xanterez with the only one until Woxic gets his hands on a gun. Where'd it go?
I don't know. It looked like he picked it up.
It must have bounced along the wall behind him. Had to have gone back towards spawn, so he's stuck on the Tech9. He's gonna try to make this work. Oh, it's on top of Ticket. Tough to go grab. It's the corpse that falls down. The gun stays on top, and the Mongolz slowly but surely, actually quite quickly with the pace that they played in that round.
All right, this should be a free killer for Woxic, actually. Nice. Nice adjustment.
Clean shot. That's going to keep Senzu on a rather disappointing 4 kills, 13 death score. And then 9-10, though, answered deep from inside B site.
You remember every Senzu kill. It was the clutch,
for better or for worse.
Pick off on Ticket. Yeah, like...
we get that Ticket player firing back. You've also got another one tucked in sight. Techno, head down, hoping to go unnoticed. Mzino pressing outwards. Obviously, Blitz, third pair of hands on the scene.
The way they mess this up is if they try early lurking.
30 seconds.
A lot more CTs than they're anticipating now.
Still behind that ramp smoke as well. Freeze Mzino up to get a slightly more aggressive bomb. What? What?
He just tested it because he's going to go out. So he just shot the right side, and he was correct.
What a perfect timing to pull that off. Game sense to a 10, but Techno, he is still back sight. Bomb planted on the other end. Wicadia gives cover. Okay, looking to lock in Aurora's 12th. Wicadia, another headshot.
Let's go.
3 kills. The first one he never sees. And 9-10 on a retake with an op posted in this angle. Easy close here for Woxic. That's the 12th. Wicadia, the hero they need.
Need to see if there's a...
2 zeros both directions. But it seems we've closed that ground. Senzu takes up way more ground than Xanterez could have ever predicted, and now you know Aurora are feeling squeezed at a minute.
Yeah, now they have the option of saving or making a really bad choice, or they can go with plan C and actually come back to clear this out. I think it's definitely the smart way to do it. There's actually lots of time left over, so. They get the rotation in, but it's still gonna feel like a hit, right? But this has become a full-on fake. This is actually a heads-up call, maybe.
Huge commitment, too. Anything they get here is going to be worth something in the end, but oh my God. Senzu just saved Techno from an embarrassing death. But all the while, Aurora into the B side. I would have thought the way Senzu was chased back in middle that they would have expected that to be a fake, because you had 2 players so deep in T-spawn, they couldn't have all followed through. Regardless, here we go. Woxic and Wicadia been playing excellent Counter-Strike. Opper steps into it, and Blitz is now down for the count. We've got low health on 2 of the remaining 3, but that's not going to stop Techno trying to recover from that awkward fight on bricks. Him and Mzino, the 2 low players, pull through for the Mongolz, and that is the first of 7 needed.
Still 6. It's a nice buffer. I mean, I feel like I've seen enough on T side now to be like, they clearly can, like they can still just win at any moment.
Gotta battle the ops here. And that's Woxic's every day of the week.
Yeah, he's been the opper of the day, that's for sure.
And a palace swing is gonna have to be stopped by Mzino.
They have Sandwich. That's kind of, he's relying on Mzino, but they had 2 perfect spots for this.
Good op shot on Madger. Here comes the Palace play. It's man advantage taken back. 4v2 for the Mongolz. How comfortable.
It's incredible.
Just the perfect slide forward, mere seconds ahead of Aurora's arrival. They thought they would find the site ready for the hit, and no.
I mean, Mzino does his job perfectly, where if he's not actively spotting, he's risking 910's life, and without 910, he'll eventually die with nothing. But by actively spotting, you could die to any peak. So it was a risky spot. He knew what he had to do. He did his job fantastically well. Set up 910 for success. And if there was a way to hold that site 4v2, those were the two spots to do it.
It's just odd that it's not coming off the back of Senzu or 910. See if a bit of runway does them some good. Blitz with a fight right in front of him. Bests Wicadia.
Doesn't have to move either.
Around, yeah, he's confident to just stay around in connector. Smoke soon to fade, so he will pull back. Mid control for Aurora, dropping util. Trying to get these oppers off this crossfire so that they can open connector. 910's got to be cautious about ramp, and the fight's right there. You see the jiggle.
They have Palace pushed all the way to the end of the choke point. Open line here for 910.
Hit it.
Jota's going back. And 910 coming forward. That's interesting. Well, low HP with that shoulder.
And Zenio's got this one in the bag. And now suddenly Aurora are going to feel like they lost one side of this. The collateral comes through, but surely Xanteres can't give us a 1v5. That Jota ace is the individual heroic of Mirage so far, and Mzinho's going to make sure it stays that way. His push deep into Palace and the comeback to the site. And a deep angle for 910. They've never seen this op posted up on this ramp like this, but he misses his chance to strike down the first one. Mzinho won't make the same mistake. That's Woxic removed. Highest performing player for Aurora in the dirt. 910 falling back, catches one, jump up in the depths of sight. Flashbang's making it a little awkward, but he's going to try to continue to pressure them as they cross over from Tetris. Does this sandwich position catch the defense off guard?
Where's the Palace lurk?
Blitz has got it. Palace a little late to the party. Xanteres just the one. Wicadia, a kill deep. 3 more needed. Bomb on his back, and he falls into sandwich. They know exactly where he is. They jump on him, and the knife's out. Spit in the face, salt in the wound. 24 rounds of action.
All the way back.
Lockdown of this bomb site, and Aurora are just going to try to slam their heads into it again. There's nothing fancy about this one. They're just going to try to test the hold. No forward positioning from 910. Support already out from jungle. A wealth of utility getting dropped on top of that ramp, bombarding Aurora on the approach. No vision needed. 910 has locked this in with Mzinho by his side. It's a late arrival from Xanteres as he remains out of Palace. We get that climb up onto triple. Madger trying to drag them back into this, trying to avoid that dreaded overtime with egg on their face. A minute to slow down this round.
Yeah, there's still time to make mistakes. All they need is one round. Senzu, he can have everything or throw this away. Spots one as they come back to check this. Up.
And that last player crawls forward. Madger from the bottom of the scoreboard. Galil to chase down Senzu. Playing with him. Pistol out. World class comeback.
Look at Mara. I can't believe it. They actually did it. Chip damage all over the place. 40 in total here for Xanteres as he comes out. Oh, and spotted. Turned his head to the side for 1 second. Enough info for 910.
I think late play be the thorn in the side once the apartments players draw all the attention.
They don't go B, right? So let's see it. They saved it for an eco once.
Flash is coming over. Oh, Madger posts up on the bricks. Worst possible play of all his options.
What did Senzu just shoot at? Nothing.
Oh, collateral!
Never mind. Everything.
Jota down to 79 as he hits the ground. His corpse hits the dirt. And it's not an opening T round. It could just be another bust. What if the Mongolz run this back and then sweep OT as well? And this is a matchup that goes down at the quarterfinals so many times. The 4th quarterfinals between the Mongolz and Aurora this year.
The upper push, the fast mid control. It's coming into A, however. 910 out of Palace, but Xanteres' lurks have been quite slow, I'll say.
Franco's forward. Senzu not going to get away from that one.
But this could still be a fate. We'll see what they do with the bomb right now. CTs.
Bad nade. Flash lets him know. Backdoor challenge gets denied. Jota trying to be that difference maker. And we didn't talk about him all T side in regulation.
It's got to get away. but it can only get away to A.
Oh no, it's pinched from both ends. The challenge into underpass. And on top of that, 9-10 gets his.
It's going to be the saltiest loss of the year, man. It's going to be the absolute most awful, bitter end.
Jota trying to recover. Again, he already has an ace in his back pocket this map. And as he goes trucking towards middle to try to recover this bomb, he has no idea where they are. Sitting down in tunnels, Mzinho strikes, and the Mongolz pull off a round that they have no business winning.
I feel real bad. After they picked the Mongolz to play in playoffs.
You've designed your own destruction, so it seems. Wild entry path down for Jota. Challenge off the bench. He hit that op shot. You've got a man advantage now, Aurora, which means you've got a chance. You've got an opening. Hard fought, but you're here. Off on the angle. Great cover from Woxic. Jota finding some impact late in overtime. Final round of this T side. Final player up in Techno 4K. Catches the fight, top palace, keeps it clean with 100 HP still to work, and a smoke's gonna cause a bit of frantic action as it separates what's left of this, but Woxic has had enough. Do Aurora have enough with just one?
You don't have to stack things quite as much. You aren't gonna be as good on retakes, but you'll have very good site defenses. Xanteris kind of has his guard down, but sure. Oh my gosh, he's not clearing that.
Executed.
You can't make a mistake like that right now. You just can't.
He just did. And luckily for the recovery of Aurora, Woxic gets hit on blitz. Wicadia drops the ball, and as he falls back into the site, the nade at least will get the job done, but the trade's right there. Og bested.
The flank.
Senzu slices up the catwalk at the perfect moment. And a deep nade into the site will stop the bomb momentarily.
Yeah, this is where it gets harder.
Cat flank comes through, player in this corner. Jota's got him, and that op over towards Market. A fresh mag for Jota as he tries to test the approach. Flash out with that op still trained back towards Market. Now he's stuck in this corner. Nowhere to run for Jota. He's got to push it forward. And as he gets closer,
he's still jiggling.
The
Why?
op missed only once. Woxic's trade frag not there. And so Mongolz lock it in. 15 on the board. Trades are fantastic.
Oh, the first time you see nervousness out of Jota. Why?
No! Instas!
What is that? What is that spray transfer?
Snaps necks as he walks that out. Insta replay on the instant kills. Aurora's hopes of tying up this head-to-head in 2025 seemingly go up in flames. What was an 11-1 CT side ends up not being enough. Unless this 2v4 miraculously comes together, but backs turn towards top mid, and Wicadia, in a desperate act to somehow get into this B site, seems impossible. But he is hitting clean shots, and a clean hop too, quickly into catwalk. And again, you've got this player pinned against the wall, but now they know he's already on this bomb site. And as that bomb ticks, they will sit back and wait for his inevitable arrival. Blitz and that 1v3 in the first half have allowed for major grand finalists to shock us yet again, this time by nature of a comeback. Flash off of the wall, time is of the essence, and they're not giving him anything. Minimize mistakes. The Maltese seas, notoriously salty, but who knew it's because of Turkish tears?
That's just unreal. The Mongolz so nonchalant about it. You can see the salt building up. That's what the bounty's all about.
The spirit of victory, the desire to be first, the challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club,